Accept your death.
Alright, Bonehawks, this video is all about cameos. There were some interesting changes made with that last big balance patch, and this isn't going to be a super long video. I just kind of wanted to talk on some points that were made regarding cameos and breakers and throws. So yeah, that being said, that's it. So let's start here. So the one thing that I want everyone to remember is that you can't use your forward throw if your cameo is recovering from a hit. So I just want to talk about this real quick here. So we have Sonya Blade and Shang Tsung. So I'm going to attempt to have Shang Tsung hit Sonya Blade out of her square wave. Now you'll see Sonya's meter has gone dark, meaning that you can't use your breaker, and she's not building her meter back. See, now that it lit up again, now she's able to build her meter back. So it's important to know that if your cameo gets hit out of that, and you may know this already, and I'm just reiterating it for those that maybe don't, or just hitting it home a little harder because it does make a little bit more of a difference now. So yeah, you won't be able to use that cameo until that cameo meter is built back. I'm really bad at timing this. I don't know why I chose Sonya. However, we can still use our forward throw, even though that does take our cameo. But we have to make sure that our cameo has actually recovered from the actual hit stun itself. So while Sonya's still on the screen there, doing her square wave thing, like recovering from getting hit by the fireball, we still just get the shove until she's completely off the screen, and then we can forward throw. That being said, if she gets hit and Shang starts to combo us, we can't use our breaker until that Sonya has lit back up and is good to go again. Alright, so let's see if I can show you an example of the kind of the breaker cooldown here. So, trying to break, trying to break, trying to break. Finally, Sonya comes back and we can break. So that's really something that you kind of got to watch, because yeah, that's a long time to be caught without a breaker. That's almost a whole ass combo. And then you also have to be careful on top of that, is that like, if you are waiting for your breaker to come back, be mindful of how much damage you've already taken. So maybe they're comboing you and you've already taken like 37% damage, 370 damage, and then your combo breaker comes back. Is it really worth it to use it there? I don't know. A lot of the damage got nerfed, so in that particular scenario, and right now I don't think it would be worth it, but that's something to think about, right? Just because your breaker does come back right away doesn't necessarily mean you could use it, because again, if you use it, that's all your meter gone, and you gotta wait for your meter to come back, and that's a whole other thing that you gotta manage on top of your breaker as well. Where this really stings is for my boy Shujinkydink, because a big part of my game plan with him was to use him as a meat shield to kind of tank a hit for me, because then he could go away and I just call him right back out. But now I can't do that. I gotta wait for him to come back out. There he is. And on a second note, there's actually no indicator on when Shujinkydink is able to come back. You just have to kind of know the timing, you know? Like right now he's grayed out. Like I can't use him. I know that because we have to charge him, right? Once he gets to about halfway charged, then he lights up again. We can use him. But if we just have him regular, there's really no way to tell when he's coming back from the recovery or not, you know? If we charge him like halfway, and then we get that light indicator, that's cool. But I mean, before that, it's kind of tough to tell. I'm not really sure if that was by design or what, but yeah. See, now he goes dark, and we'll wait until he's able to be used again. And because we have half a Shujinkydink bar, he comes back. But before that, there's no indicator. So that really kind of... I know not too many people play Shujinkydink, and it's fine. I'm okay being the Shujinkydink guy. I like that. He's a lot of fun. But that is just something that I wanted to kind of throw out there. And that's really it. I don't really like to drag things on too much if I don't need to. I feel like I gave you the information that I felt was important for you to get. And yeah, just be careful when using your cameo meter from now on, because it's a little bit more sensitive than it was before. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, because it really helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't, because I make new videos almost every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks, all that stuff, and we'll see all you Bonehawks in the next video.
Accept your death.